What's up guys, it is Constable here. Today I'm going to do technology news number 3, and I know you guys probably thinking, why is it taking so long for him to make technology news videos? I mean, it does take me quite a long time of making it, putting it all together, approximately around 1 hour, 2 hours, something like that, because I really like to give you guys the full information from the source I got it from, which normally I link below in my description, or just say it in the video. So of course I'm going to be talking about the Apple conference, which went on the 23rd of October, and Apple announced a lot of new products. They announced the iPad mini, they announced the new iPad 4th gen, which I'm not that happy about. They announced a 13-inch MacBook Pro, and they announced an iMac, which is so thin, it is unbelievable, and also a Mac mini, which is currently really fast and seems like a big upgrade. So let's get started with the big header of today's news technology video number 3, which will be the iPad mini, which has been speculated, and a lot of leaks images. I even wrote an article about it, about the leaked images of the iPad mini, and I finally have came to truth. Apple has announced it officially. It's a 7.9-inch retina display iPad mini. I know you guys are probably thinking, wait, what's the point of making a mini version of the current iPad, which is around 9.8 inches, something like that. It's around 10 inches, but still Apple want to make it smaller and slimmer every time. I know that's their marketing scheme, but yeah, let's get started on. So of course, the iPad mini is a full iPad experience. There's less of it, but no less to it. I mean, everything you will get on a normal iPad, you will also get it on the iPad mini, meaning all the apps will run smoothly. There will be no letterbox issues, nothing like that, since it has the same resolution as the current iPad. So it will work really nicely, and hopefully everything can run smoothly. So of course you have that lovely, beautiful 7.9-inch retina display, which I currently have on my iPhone 5, and this is the first time I've seen the retina display on the iPhone 5, and I was currently amazed. I was like, holy shit, because on the 3GS you had the rubbish screen, I have to say, but still upgrading it to the iPhone 5 and seeing the image quality is just huge. I mean, it's just big. So of course you have over 275,000 apps for the iPad and for the iPad mini, which means if you're a app developer or publisher, if you make an app for the iPad, it will run for the iPad mini smoothly. You'd have to change nothing or upgrade it. So it's really great. You also have ultra fast connection, ultra fast wireless connection, meaning it's going to be twice as fast as the Wi-Fi speed on any other previous generation iPad. Access to fast mobile data networks, meaning you have 3G. I don't know about 4G, they have announced 4G, but still, it's great to see that Apple are sharing the hardware for the iPad mini, which they used on the iPhone 5. So yeah, it's great. I mean, it didn't shock me that much because I knew it was all going to be planned already. I mean, of course, they're going to make miniature version of each product they make, of course, like the iPod Touch, the bloody iPhone, and they're making it bigger, smaller. God knows what they will do next. But of course, for the iPad mini, you will get two versions. You will get the Wi-Fi model, and then you have the Wi-Fi and 3G. You will get black and slate versions of the iPad mini, which looks really nice. I really highly recommend to choose black and slate because it does look overall really nice. And the pricing information will be starting from around £269, which is a bit hefty price since they were comparing it to the Nexus 7 during the Apple conference. And I know I know Apple have a big amount of guts to do that, but still, hopefully they did, because that's how marketing works. If you're going to show your product that's better than any other product, you have to compare it with the audience and not hide behind the curtain. So yeah, it's kind of great. Even though the Nexus 7 is an Android based tablet running Jelly Bean, which is a great OS, I highly like it, which they were comparing to the materials being used on the Nexus 7, like plastic, and it's not that great. But still, the iPad, Apple always has one of the best quality products out there. I love the material they use on their products, which is around aluminium. They haven't even used plastic. I've never seen a plastic Apple product in my lifetime, but who cares? But yeah, as always, I hope the iPad mini will be good. I'm not too sure. I won't be purchasing it. as always, because I only purchased like things like the iPhone or iPods, but I never purchased an iPad or iMac before. I'm not a big fan of that, but still, hopefully it can go well, and hopefully it can target the consumers consumers Apple want. So moving on to the iPad 4th generation. Now, Apple has currently called it iPad with Retina display. I do not know what the fuck what they were saying, but still, let's just talk about it. So they have Retina display with the iPad, sharp colors, blah blah blah, 3.4 million and 3.1 million pixels, the best mobile display ever. Yes, we know that, even though it's comparing it to the AMOLED technology used on the Galaxy S3 and many other things like the OLED and all that crap. But still, yes, the iPad 4th generation is not that big of a deal upgrade. I mean, I highly wouldn't recommend you guys to buy it. It's just an A6X chip added to the iPad. I mean, that's it. That's all it did. I mean, I wasn't impressed a lot because I know this is going to be a stupid upgrade. I mean, what can they else do with the iPad? I don't know what they can do, but still, doesn't look that great. I'm really disappointed with that. And other than that, they had ultra fast wireless connection with the putting out with all the other products. And as always, the iPad starting from £399, £400, but I don't think it will be a great price to buy it. I think you guys should buy the iPad third generation, which is a bit cheaper, but not that much big deal in performance. But yeah, moving on to the MacBook Pro with Retina display. So of course, they have released a 13-inch MacBook Pro with Retina display, and I have to say it's kind of same thing with the iPad. They haven't done that big of a change. They just like made it smaller, made a 13-inch version. I mean, I knew this was going to happen because they're going to make a smaller version, like a 13-inch, from leaks and rumors going around. But still, it's really thin, light, powerful, innovation in every nanometer. Yes, it is probably, and it has OS X Mountain Lion, the world's most advanced desktop operating system. So yeah, same thing as the new Retina display MacBook Pro, which released, God knows, it was when the iPhone 5 was released, I think. I don't know, but still, yeah. I mean, the iPhone 5 conference, sorry about that, yeah. So, moving on to the new iMac, which did catch my eye for sure. I mean, as soon as I saw that freaking image on the keynote, I was like, holy shit, that's impossible. How can they make it that thin? I mean, just look at it, god damn it. I'm like thinking, whoa, Apple are really, really pushing their limits further on. I mean, I cannot believe it how they do this. I mean, how? I do not get it. How did it make it so small? How did they like compress all the hardware together? God knows, man. But it still is amazing. It has a beautiful widescreen display, brilliant one screen, and behind it it's this Retina display, I believe, 75% less reflective, and of course it's covered with gloss, like really high quality materials being used on the iMac and Apple products. It has the latest Intel i7 Ivy Bridge inside of that with latest NVIDIA graphics. I don't know about that, but I think it's going to be using Intel 4000 HD by the i7 Ivy Bridge. So of course, the pricing is £1,100, which will be coming in November for the 21.5-inch iMac. And also the 27-inch will be coming for around £1,500. That will be coming in December. So of course, let's get moving on to the Mac Mini, which has also been upgraded to a third generation Intel Core processor, which is Ivy Bridge, of course, and has been introduced to USB 3.0 and Thunderbolt with OS X Mountain Lion, and also they have made a new hard disk storage called Fusion Drive. I think that's only available for the iMac, but I'm not too sure if that will be incorporated into the Mac Mini. But as always, that's about it for Apple's conference on the 23rd of October. Hopefully you guys can have a really nice look and opinion about the things I've talked about. Personally, I only think that the iMac and the iPad mini stand out from the conference, and that's about it. So thank you for watching. Hope you guys like this technology news number 3, and hope you guys can carry on liking it. And as always, take care and bye bye. Peace.